So let's start exploring how to develop few more solver. So another solver is how to develop a electromagnetic based solver, like a Maxwell equation based solver. Okay, so let's look at that. So for that, let's first understand the governed equations. Okay, so here is the Maxwell equations. Okay, del cross E equal to 0, where E is the electric field strength. Okay, and then del dot B. Okay, that is E here. E is the electric equation strength. Okay, and then second equation is something like del dot B equal to 0, and B is the magnetic flux density. Then third equation, del cross H equal to J, where H is the magnetic field strength and J is the current density. Then charge continuity, del dot J. Then Ohm's law, J equal to sigma E, where sigma is electric conductivity, and continuity law, B equal to mu 0 H. Mu 0 is the magnetic permeability of a vacuum. Okay, so that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equations. So if we combine all the 6 equations, okay, and apply some column gauge law condition, that is del dot A equal to 0, okay, that will lead to some class of the Poisson's and the Laplacian equations. So if we do that, manipulate, then finally what we get by combining all the above equation and applying this del dot A equal to 0, what we're going to get is something like a two equation. One is the equation for magnetic field. Okay, so equation for magnetic field, or let's say electric potential equation, one can say nothing but del dot sigma del dot phi equal to 0, and phi is nothing but the electric potential. Okay, and then another equation we get is the Laplacian equation. Okay, for something like a this magnetic potential. Okay, so it is my fault. It is first is electric potential, that is this equations, and the magnetic is this equations. Okay, so magnetic potential is this equations. Okay, that is Poisson's equations, and this is a Laplacian equations. Okay, so electric potential, that is phi, and magnetic potential, okay, that is we going to calculate A out of it. Okay, so first we solve for electric potential, we establish the phi, then plug that phi inside this Poisson's equations. Okay, and we establish the magnetic potential. Okay, so that is two strength we required. One is the electric strength and another is the magnetic strength, so it is called electromagnetic class of the solver. Okay, so how to establish this solver? For that, let's add up the stand-alone solver available inside the OpenFOAM and modify that and try to plug this to solver and the required property. Okay, so and finally after the calculations, what we supposed to achieve? We supposed to achieve the this electric potential strength, magnetic strength. Okay, then we also supposed to have a this calculation of B, magnetic flux density, as well as the current density. Okay, so that's supposed to be the output of the our solver that is normally required, and one input goes as a this here is mu 0, that is magnetic permeability. Okay, so that goes, and sigma is also goes as a input to the solver. So that is how we have a variables. Okay, and if we look at here, so what we supposed to read, so we supposed to establish this sigma. Okay, then that sigma is again is like a scalar field inside the our solver, because sigma we have to initialize on different ways, and in some portion sigma is different, some portion sigma is different. If you want to do that, then we must have a sigma, that is electric conductivity, in different portion behave in the different way. Okay, then we must have a this electric potential as a scalar field, then magnetic potential as a scalar field, then we also have a this B. Okay, that is magnetic flux density is also we required, along with this required the J current density. So that many variables we have to establish, and the property wise we required only two property. One explicitly one property, that is mu 0, magnetic permeability. Okay, So let's develop this solver. For that, how to proceed? So let's finalize the name of the solver. I am giving the name as a Maxwell form. It is depend on the Maxwell equation. So let's write it down, our solver number 3. Okay, and we gave the name as a Maxwell form. Okay, so that is the name we going to establish. And how to start? For that, let's look at our release version of the solver. So go to our area, look at the solver. We have a couple of electromagnetic solver is available: electromagnetic form, electrostatic, MHD form. Okay, so electrostatic, if you look at what it has a solve for electrostatic. Okay, so it try to solve for some class of the electrostatic equations that is available. Then if you look at in the magnetic form, okay, so what we have at the magnetic form level, we try to solve magnetic field generated a permanent magnet. Poisson's equation for the magnetic scalar potential is solved, for which the magnetic field density H and the flux density and all these things is supposed to be calculated. Okay, so in the similar line what we are hoping, but we want by our own way of solver. Okay, and then the third solver is MHD form. Okay, if you look at the MHD form, what we have, it is solver for magnetohydrodynamic MHD, and it is it's supposed to work for incompressible laminar flow for a conducting fluid under the influence of magnetic field. Okay, and it is based on electric potential formulations. Okay, so inside of it also we have a Maxwell equation only. So I think our starting point is supposed to be this one, and we try to modify this solver based on our requirement. Okay, so what we supposed to do, we first copy this entire MHD form, all the things inside our area. So I'm copying MHD form, everything inside our Maxwell form. Okay, the first thing, we just rename the files as a .c file, rename it from MHD to Maxwell form, and first straight away compile and check either we not missing anything from here. Okay, so let's look at the file. It is Maxwell form, and here we have a user application bin. So with the help of that, we are set for compilation point of view. So let's try to open the environment from these locations. Okay, OF 3.0x wclean.all. Okay, now let's compile the solver. Okay, so first establish the template that everything is fine. Okay, then we start adapting whatever we needed. So template is ready to go. Okay, now let's open the maxwell.c file. Okay, so maxwell.c file and createfield.c file, that is the two file we required. Okay, so inside the create field we have to read the transport property. Okay, and after reading the transport property, we have to only establish one variable, that is, let's say our this magnetic this one mu0, magnetic permeability. Okay, so mu mag, something type of the name we try to give to that. And for that, I don't want the reading style like this way. Let it be a very simple reading. So basic solver, the way we are reading, let's say inside the scalar transport form, our thermal diffusivity, that is a very easy way to read the property. So I am just adapting the same line inside our create field. Okay, as compared to read all these entries, I want only very simple entry. So read what we want to read. We want a magnetic permeability supposed to be read. Okay, so magnetic permeability we supposed to read mu0. So I'm writing down here, reading the magnetic permeability. Okay, magnetic permeability we are reading, and what the name we have to give, I say let's give a name of mu mag. Okay, so this is the name we are adapting. So let's change the name from here to here. So we are set for reading the transport property. Now we require the scalar fields for few of the quantities. So one scalar field we required is for sigma. Okay, so in case of the P, let's write it down for sigma, and here also let's say sigma is one of the scalar field, sigma. So we are reading the sigma. Okay, I don't want any vector field. Okay, P. So yeah, B is a vector field required. Okay, other than that we don't require any. So let's establish the scalar field. So sigma is a scalar field. Okay, what else? Then we also required this one, this electric potential. So for that we required one name. So let's finalize the name. So read for electric potential, because we want to read that file from the 0th folder. So I'm reading the electric potential. Okay, so must read. Okay, so wherever sigma, so we are set with the electric potential. In the similar line, we also require the magnetic potential. Okay, so for magnetic potential, I'm constructing the variable as a mag potential. Okay, so let's construct this as a mag potential line. Okay, so we develop the electric potential, magnetic potential. Okay, so that thing is done. Then what we supposed to do, we also supposed to establish this magnetic field as a B. So we have to establish the magnetic. We are not going to read it, we simply going to establish. So we say no read. Okay, so we say no read, we don't want to read that. Okay, so that is not required. This all the things not required, so let me delete that. We don't want to read it, but we only want to establish it. Okay, so that means we can write it down here how we can construct. So it is a something like FVC base, and normally this is if you look at the equations, so B. Okay, so B is coming from this electric field strength. Okay, so electric B and electric our this magnitude of electric potential. Okay, they are interlinked, so we can say that it is okay, I didn't mention here in the equations, but I will note down later on. Okay, so it is simply something like a curl of our this mag pot quantity. So magnetic potential quantity, if we take a curl of magnetic potential quantity, we will get this field B. Okay, in the similar line, what we needed the J as a current density. Okay, so that is also we did not to read, but we only going to construct the J. Okay, and J is one can construct based on the sigma. Okay, so J sigma E, and E one can replace in terms of the electric potential. Okay, E and electric potential is interlinked, so we want to write in terms of the electric potential. Okay, so let J is nothing but minus of sigma. Okay, and minus of sigma and star of FVC. Okay, and FVC, what else we needed? Curl, not curl, but now we needed something like a FVC, and we require the gradient of this one, our electric potential. Okay, so that is what give us the J. Okay, so we read this property, we construct the sigma electric potential as a, and the magnetic potential as a scalar field. B and the J both are the vector field, so we establish that vector field here. Okay, now what else we needed? I think that is fine. Okay, so we set with the our create field options. Now go to the here. Okay, this loop, if you want to read, it's fine, otherwise even not needed. Okay, this error we're not going to construct. Okay, here time loop, but I don't want anything here except this writing, that's it. Okay, we will establish based on our requirement. So let me compile and check either what we did is correct or not. So if we compile, we will get a couple of errors. Okay, and that errors is coming because of let me check again the create field file. Okay, so because of create field only that error is supposed to come, because in the this file we deleted everything. Okay, so there is nothing that will construct or create the error. So create field, this is fine, it is constant. Sigma is a volume scalar field. Electric potential is scalar field. Okay, magnetic potential is not supposed to be the scalar field, because here we are taking the curl of a scalar, and so here is the wrong, and so we cannot construct this way, correct? So we supposed to have a vector field only. Okay, so let's go back to the our equation also. We look at here, A is supposed to be the vector field only. Okay, otherwise it will going to fail, that is correct. So that's why, so A is supposed to be the vector field. Okay, so let me write it down A only as compared to mag A, this one, then we are consistent with that A, so we not mesh up. Okay, so here also in the B, let's say mag of A, sorry, curl of A. So in J it's electric potential, fine. Okay, so we have a as a vector quantity, B is also vector, and this all three are vectors quantities, and electric potential sigma are the scalar field. So let's compile it again. So look, sometime it's very simple error, it is like our equation understanding error. Okay, we didn't understand the equation correctly and we kept the A as a scalar. Okay, so and because of that, if you see, it's so many lines of error it shows us, and sometimes it's very difficult to understand from where this all the errors is coming. Okay, so if you get this type of arbitrary errors or very large number of errors, then first go back to and check the dimensions and the our mathematical conversion. Okay, can we do that or not? We have to check that entries. Okay, so let's say we are at present set with this create field. Okay, so we are set with this. Okay, and now we want to incorporate the our required lines. Okay, so what we want to solve for, first we want to solve for this electric potential equations. Okay, so for that what we required certain syntax, and if you look at the electric potential, it is nothing but Laplacian type of the syntax only. Okay, so one can quickly add up few of the syntax form, maybe scalar form as well. If you look at okay, it's let's look at from the potential form, it's very easy. So yeah, something like a solve, and we have to solve for some class of this thing. So let's go back to our area. Okay, so what we first do, we said that first solve for electric potential. So here solve for, let's say, electric potential. Okay, and what we want the simple solver. So let's say this is our solver here. Okay, and here what we required only the Laplacian of few things, and FVM Laplacian of, and here in case of dt we require the sigma, okay, and in case of the t we require the electric potential. Okay, so we are set with this. So let's check after this, either it's compiled or we get any error. So step by step we try to develop this solver, okay, one by one. Okay, so our electric potential part is okay inside of it. Okay, then let's solve for the magnetic field. So solve for our magnetic potential. Okay, and for the magnetic potential, if you see, so we require the Laplacian of A equal to mu 0 sigma and gradient phi. Okay, so that is what we needed. So let's develop the solver for this. So let's copy this because Laplacian is already available. Okay, so solver, we say the solve for Laplacian of A. Okay, Laplacian of A is equal to okay, what we required sigma mu 0. So we required sigma star mag mu mag, that is the name we gave. Just check the name what we adopted, that is the property we are reading. So same property we supposed to use it here. So mu mag. Okay, and then what we have a gradient of electric potential. Okay, so then we have a gradient of electric potential star of f vc. Okay, and how to write the gradient, we know the syntax. Okay, if you don't know the syntax, then you have to go towards, let's say, scalar transport. Okay, okay, here no gradient, so let's go to, let's say, OpenFOAM has that syntax. Okay, incompressible OpenFOAM, and if you look at the how the p terms is noted down in the similar line, we require this, that's it. Okay, so in here we required FVC of gradient of, in case of the p, whatever we calculated this electric potential we try to use and create the magnetic potential out of it. Okay, so that is what exactly here. Gradient of A is nothing but the electric magnetic potential. Okay, and mu 0 sigma and gradient of electric potential. So that is what we supposed to do. Okay, so we are set with this, I think 2 line. Let's see, compile it. So it seems our both the solver is ready, but now we require few more outputs. Okay, like we constructed few more variables like this. We require this B. Okay, so current density, and also we require the magnetic field. So B is the magnetic field and J is the current density. Okay, so let's also write down here so we remember that what is this magnetic field. Okay, and we gave a name J0 as a current density. Okay, so that is 2 things we have to now incorporate here as well. So let's say calculate for. Okay, so now we need not to solve it, we simply have to calculate it. Okay, so calculate for magnetic field first, let's say. And how to calculate magnetic field? So magnetic field we define as a B equal to same thing whatever we wrote here, B equal to FVC curl of A. Okay, so that gives us the magnetic field. Okay, and then comma, along with that what we required the calculation of calculate for current density. So current density is in our case Je. Okay, that is what we gave the name here, Je, current density, and is equal to nothing but this sigma into gradient of electric potential. Okay, nothing but sigma into gradient of electric potential, but with the minus sign. Okay, so with the help of that, I think we are set with all the required quantities. So our solver is seem to be fine. So let's check again. So what we needed these two equations supposed to be solved. One is for electric potential and magnetic potential. Okay, so we required the one line for solution of electric potential, solver for Laplacian sigma into electric potential. Out of that we get the electric potential, plug the electric potential and find out the magnetic potential A. Okay, so that this is actually, this two line is our solvers. Okay, and then few output like current density and magnetic field B we supposed to take into account. Okay, so for that what is needed, we require few of the entries that supposed to go in the create field file. So in the create field file we add up the mu mag. Okay, so mu mag is nothing but this magnetic permeability. Okay, so that is goes as a input. Sigma we constructed must read because we want to vary the sigma. Okay, so it is always better to construct the sigma as a volume scalar field. Then same way electric potential is a scalar field. Okay, but magnetic potential A is a vector field. Okay, then magnetic field is also a vector field, and this current density is also a vector field. So I think we are set with this, and let's now solve for one type of the test case. So our solver is ready. Now let's try to simulate it with the help of the one of the test case. So I already have a test case, so let's go to the test case area, Maxwell form. Okay, so I define here. Okay, so first let's go to the environment. Okay, and have an idea how exactly the test cases look like. OF 3.0. First look at the readme file. So we have a 0 folder, and we override the 0 folder into the 0 folder. Then we construct the mesh, so block mesh, sorry. Okay, and let's have an idea about this block mesh. Okay, so if we look at the block mesh, so if we look at the block mesh, okay, so let's look at the different entries. Okay, so we have a something like a wedge shape type of the object is we have, okay, as a domain. Okay, and let's explore it. Okay, so this is something like a wedge shape. Okay, left wall and right wall. Okay, open atmosphere we have. Okay, and here we have a wedge. Okay, so it's something like a very long circular pipe, and we are only simulating small section of a circular pipe. That is the idea. Okay, so just look at how it's look like. Okay, so this is the left wall and right wall. Okay, very small. Okay, in the wedge shape. Then atmosphere wise also left and right wall as atmosphere. Okay, so then we have a front one, back one, front one. Okay, that part. And near the wedge at the corner we required this one. Okay, in this small portion again we have back 1 and 2. Okay, So with the help of that we able to look at the entire of this domain. Okay, so idea is that we try to simulate our develop solver for this something like a electrical pipe or the road. Okay, and in this current is flowing and how the everything is established. Okay, so for that we have a certain boundary conditions. Okay, so let's explore the boundary conditions inside of zero folder. Okay, so let's zero folder. So first for electric potential, if you see, okay, so on the one left hand side we have a higher value of potential and the right hand side we have a lower value, and everything zero. Axis is this symmetric plane. Okay, and this is wedge type of boundary conditions. Okay, so that is what we have. Okay, in the similar line, if you look at the conditions for, let's say, A. Okay, for A we have a gradient conditions. Okay, and on the far away or in atmospheric we fix as a zero conditions. Okay, everywhere. Okay, so that is the condition we have. And now look at the sigma. Okay, so for sigma, if you see, so sigma at present we are fixing everywhere as a uniformly zero, but left wall, right wall we have a this one. Okay, so sigma we going to vary based on the radius of the block, and how we try to vary it is mentioned in this set field option. So if you look at the set field, everywhere is 2700, but we construct the block. Okay, within that block we want sigma is a very small value. Okay, so that is how we adapted this test case. It is something like electrically conducting road, and within that we want to simulate this our very simplified Maxwell form. So now we are set with this, so let's try to calculate. Okay, and check everything is fine or not. Okay, so it shows us some error, so that is correct because we yet to finalize the set field. We don't have any initializations, that's why. So let's have a initializations. Okay, so within that we initialize it. Now it's working. Okay, so we simulate for, it's a 50 second or 50, it is steady state, so 50 time step, 50 iteration only. Now just check the paraform. So if you look at the paraform, okay, and go to the last one. Okay, so all these values we have a J, B, A, sigma and electric potential. So let's look at the most important is the electric potential. Okay, so electric potential is at the corner only. Okay, and then we have another is the magnetic potential. Okay, so that is here. Okay, so it's very so high value near the our axis, and away from that you have a lower value. Let's look at the B. Okay, so B, let's at the beginning how the B will look like. So B, sorry, not B but sigma. Okay, so at the sigma we initialize. At the beginning we don't have a B, that's why it is failing. Okay, so sigma, so in this tiny portion we gave the higher value of sigma, and away from that we gave a lower value of the sigma. Okay, so that is how we initialize it. Okay, and now let's go to the final one. Okay, and accordingly if you see, sigma is like that way, and E, electric potential. Okay, and then we required the this one. So now let's have an idea. If we draw the 1D line along the y-axis, how exactly it's going to vary. So let's look at, we want electric potential. So electric potential is established something like 35. Okay, then if you look at the sigma is very step functions. We have a higher value near the axis, and then we almost it goes towards 0. Okay, and then we have this magnetic potential. So look, magnetic potential, when you go from axis, it's slowly decreasing and approaching the 0. So it is a well established test case. Okay, and in the electromagnetic area, it is give you I think some analytical solution is also available to verify this. Okay, so I think whatever we achieve is almost a correct answer. Okay, so depending on your understanding and requirement, you can generate any class of the solvers. Okay, so here we quickly generate entirely new class of the solver. Okay, so that is simply solve for the Maxwell equations. Okay, and try to establish a Maxwell form where we simulated two equations, both one is Laplacian and this Poisson's equations. So electric potential in terms of the Laplacian and magnetic potential in terms of the Laplacian equations, sorry, in terms of the Poisson's equation, and we established the magnetic field and the current density as the output. So 4 output we have out of this particular solver. Okay, so and it is very simple way to code inside the OpenFOAM environment.